Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to my channel. My name is Ogbanje Joseph. So please subscribe to this channel, share, like, as well as drop a comment on the comment section. So we're looking at Electoral Commission today. We're looking at Electoral Commission. Now, the conduct of election is not a child's play. As such, it needs a serious body that will oversee this process, starting from political parties registration, monitoring of their activities, supervision of primary elections, and the conduct of the election proper, and even presentation of certificate of return. The body is saddled with the responsibility of managing, the body that is saddled with the responsibility of managing elections, okay, as well as the processes of election, is what is known as Electoral Commission. Now, Electoral Commission can be defined as an institution set up by law, okay, to manage, conduct, and implement election procedures in a country. It is a body that is instituted by law to organize, monitor, and ensure that there is free, fair, and credible election. Now, the electoral body is made up of people with proven integrity, those who have a track record of excellence, those who are independent, those who are unbiased, and are considered to be just, and must not have soft spot for any candidate or political party. Now, the Electoral Commission must be seen to be and must be indeed an unbiased arbiter or umpire in every election. Otherwise, the polity will be heated up, and that is capable of spelling doom for a country. Now, the commission is in every country is an indispensable part of democratic process, because they are in charge of the conduct of political parties' affairs. They determine the electoral system to be practiced, and they also spell out the party system allowed in a polity, and they also are in charge of constituency delimitation. Okay, so the exact name used for the commission varies from country to country. To some, it is Federal Electoral Commission. Others use Central Electoral Commission or Independent Electoral Commission. But in Nigeria, it is called Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. Okay, now the next thing we're going to be looking at is the functions. What are the functions of Electoral Commission? Electoral Commission, as stated above, or as I've actually alluded to, is sine qua non to the stability and continuity of every polity that practices democracy, because election is the warp and woof and major protoplasm of democracy. The following are the functions of Electoral Commission. Number one, they organize and conduct election. Now, the Electoral Commission has as its main function the organization, conduct, and supervision of elections and matters pertaining to elections into elective offices provided in the constitution of the land. In Nigeria, therefore, there is, in Nigeria, this is contained in the 1999 constitution as amended. Number two, the registered political party. Now, Electoral Commission, pursuant to relevant provisions of the law in a country, can register as many political parties as applied, okay, as applied to be registered, depending on the party system allowed by the law. Now, it is good to note, okay, that before a political party is registered, depending on the instant law, such a party is expected to have certain structures on ground. Example, the party office, which must be located in a place, an address not in the briefcases of the founders. The political party must also have principal officers of the party and financial base to take off with, etc. Number 3, they monitor the organization and operation of political parties. Now, Electoral Commission everywhere is duty bound to follow up with the organization, operation of political parties, including their finances, to ensure that political parties are not turned to either occultic group or money-making ventures. The commission has the right to sanction any political party that is not meeting up to expectation. Number 4, they audit the account of political parties. It is the responsibility of Electoral Commission to arrange for annual examination and auditing of the funds and accounts of political parties and publish a report on such examination and audit for public information. The next one is that they conduct registration of qualified voters. One of the duties of the electoral body is that they conduct the registration of persons qualified to vote and the preparation, maintenance, and revision of the register of voters for the purposes of any election. Okay. Number 6, they declare winners in election. It is also the duty of the Electoral Commission to conduct elections and ensure that winners are determined, declared, and returned to their various offices. Okay. Number 7, they monitor political campaigns. Electoral body everywhere is saddled with the responsibility to assess, monitor, and follow up political campaigns to ensure that political parties play by the game. They regulate campaigns so that it does not degenerate into assault, assassination, use of thuggery, etc. Number 8, they ensure that electoral materials are properly guided and utilized. The umpire of election must, as a matter of responsibility, protect and transport the electoral materials to and from polling centers to the final collation center to ensure that results are not tampered with. Okay. The next one is that they sensitize the electorates on the actual voting procedures. Now, it is a function of the Electoral Commission, to set the rules and regulations guiding every election. Therefore, it is in their place to communicate and enlighten the electorates on the ways they should go when it has to do with the actual voting process. Number 9 or number 10, as the case may be. Okay, they mobilize critical stakeholders for elections. Now, it is a function of the electoral body, you understand, to mobilize critical stakeholders for elections. Okay, now the appointment, mobilization, and recruitment of ad hoc and regular staff for election are the exclusive preserve of the commission. Now, the commission also ensures that the security personnel, polling clerk, returning officers, and the supervisors are all well remunerated to avoid the temptation of being compromised. Number 11, they prepare electoral register. It is the function of the electoral committee or commission to prepare a credible and clean voters register and insist on continuous update of the register for periodic election, and also conduct periodic registration of voters who have not registered before. Okay, so the last point is that they rectify flag bearers of political parties. Now, part of the functions of the electoral body is that they rectify nomination of candidates of political parties standing in the general elections. During the nomination process, political parties are expected to invite the representatives of the electoral body to witness it and where it falls short of the laid down procedures, the candidate will be rejected by the commission. So, so far I've actually talked about, electoral commissions of every, of several countries that actually practice democracy. Now, election is actually a very big thing in democratic systems. And because it is not a tea party, there is need for a structure or an institution put on ground to be able to actually manage, monitor, and ensure credible election. Okay, that will throw up, leaders for that country. And so I've talked about what an electoral commission is. I've also talked about their functions as well. Thank you very much.